I'm Tinamarie Hernandez, Diveheart Executive Director, and I'm here with Jim Elliott, David Marsh, and we're just still on a high after the premiere that happened a couple days ago. We are so excited that it went off so wonderfully. We had so many people there that were near and dear to our hearts as Diveheart participants, as people who went on the trip. They came from far and near, and we couldn't be more thankful for a wonderful evening. Let me go to Jim first and say, what did you think of the night?
Well, what's really interesting is 8 months ago, I believe there are no chance meetings. And when we ran into David in Cozumel, and he said, I heard you talking. I'd like to learn more about this. There's no way we could have envisioned hundreds sharing your journey and this story with hundreds of our closest friends in the documentary.
Yeah, it was an incredible experience. The movie premiere was really special. It was like a family reunion for all of us that were on the trip. Mm-hmm. And then we welcomed in all the other friends that are participants and already partners with Diveheart. Mm-hmm. It was such a beautiful space to be of just, we made a thing. It's a contribution to what is Diveheart and then the human story of how it connected. I didn't know anything about Diveheart, and I went there to have my own experience learning about it, and then the personal journey that I had to go on with just before I went on this trip. My son had passed away, and I went, oh, wow, now what am I going to do? I did decide to go on the trip, and I'm glad I did, because I realized the film is about what you as a participant get to experience and be inspired by watching people with various levels of challenge, how they just continue to move through life. And I realized, we're all adapting to dive in life, and that's the beauty of the film. And I got a chance to speak about that while I was on stage. Tinamarie asked me to come up afterwards, and I got to share a little bit about that.
This was a journey I didn't expect I was going to be on. I thought I was going to go film a bunch of folks that were dealing with various levels of challenge, and I didn't realize I was going to be part of the storyline. I came back and I created an infomercial for Diveheart, and they went, oh, that's really nice, but it's an infomercial. And after the first 5 minutes, we kind of got it. Diveheart's cool, yeah. And I went, well, how can we create a movie out of this? And they said, well, you should tell your story. I went, that's kind of what I got on day 3. I felt like I should tell my story. So I went back to the drawing board, and I realized Diveheart was the hero of the story. It was the reason we all have the ability to go about our lives and be inspired. It's because of the work that Diveheart does and the people that have these levels of challenge that they overcome. And I realized, that's the inspiration. Tracy, Peggy, and Patricia, and Chris, and the Barb, and the folks, you're the inspiration that I realized, wow, if I can see how you get up every day and you go about your lives, I too can get up every day and I can go about my life. So thank you for being my inspiration.
It is about the human journey, and I think that's what a lot of Diveheart stories are about, just in general, are human stories. We highlight the people that dive with us, we highlight the part of their journey, their human story where it touches with ours, and that's really what makes our organization special, I think, because we're able to highlight that. And we're going to share now a couple of the stories that were shared that evening.
What the gift that these folks give us is really life-altering. It's huge, and I'm really grateful.
I really feel like Diveheart saved my life. It really, truly gave me something to be proud of.
Diveheart trips are the best ones of my life. To be able to share that with the rest of the world now is, wow. Thank you. Thank you.
One of the really cool things that happened after the premiere was all the feedback that I got. And I know, Tinamarie, you said you got some too from friends and former board members and people that go back all the way to 2001 when we were founded, and who really have all helped be an incremental part of what we do. And you are not that now, because this is a tool that will share the story and all the the amazing things that happened on that trip. And I think that will change people's lives. But there were people that I never expected to respond responded
Yeah,
so positively.
This is something that we hope that you'll go see if you haven't been to the premiere. If you were at the premiere and you are so moved, we'd love for you to share it with people. If you've seen the movie and you're like, how do I get involved? Email us at info@diveheart.org. Reach out. We'd love you to become part of the family. We'd love for you to become and share your part of your human journey with us and to continue the story.
Imagine the possibilities.
Yes.